Hey, it's Michael J. Herman coming to you today, this Thursday, October 18th, 2012. And I have a short message that I wanted to bring to you today. And that is that the problems in your life are not the problems in your life. Let me explain. When I was 5 years old, I was lucky enough to incur a traumatic brain injury. I spent a month in a coma. I was blind, paralyzed, and aphasic. I couldn't see, I couldn't speak, and I couldn't move the left side of my body for, in some cases, for about a year. And it wasn't that I couldn't move, I couldn't see, I couldn't speak. Those were not the problems. Those were the realities. The problems were, what am I going to do now? How am I going to get from here to here? How am I going to change my life and my environment so that things happen for me instead of happen to me? See, what happens in life is that people get bombarded with obstacles. And pretty soon that the thing that stopped you first isn't even in your way anymore. The thing that stopped you first becomes part of the minutia, becomes part of the uh, landscape of all the other problems and obstacles in your life. And that's what I learned early on. So the problem is not what the problem is. The problem is how do you get from where you are to where you want to be. And if you can start focusing on your destination, you will get there much easier than if you focus on the problem. Because here's what happens when you focus on a problem. You ready? You focus on what's immediately in front of you. So imagine you're walking down a path and there's a brick or a rock or a stone or a log or something in the way. If you allow that to stop you, you will never get to the boulder that's behind the rock, the stone, the pebble, or the log. If you allow the little things to stop you, which is what usually happens in life, you will never get to the giant, colossal obstacles that you really need to conquer. So my lesson today is focus on what you need to do to get past your problems, to get through them, over them, around them, or just obliterate them. I mean, do you think that Michael Jordan would allow having to practice for 10,000 or 20,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 hours, dribbling a ball repetitively, redundantly, and monotonously over and over again stop him from being the greatest basketball athlete ever on earth? Do you think that Michelangelo would allow having to lay on his back and have paint and sawdust and stucco and plaster drip in his eyes and his nose and his mouth and his ears and his hair and his skin for hours, days, weeks, months while he created the Sistine Chapel? Of course not. And you also have to have that mentality. You also have to have a balls to the walls, a refusal to quit, a refusal to be beaten. And if you can do that, if you can allow yourself to be that great, and believe me, it's inside of you waiting and wanting to come out, then you will have everything in your life that you ever desired. I believe in you, and I know that you can do that, can do this. My name is Michael J. Herman. I invite you to connect with me at michaeljherman.com, Facebook, Michael J. Herman, Twitter, Michael J. Herman, and LinkedIn, Michael J. Herman. Skype even, Michael J. Herman. Connect with me, reach out to me, let's connect, let's be part of this beautiful thing that we call life. You have a great day.